Assalamualaikum and hi guys. We are from groups number 1 and now we want to present to you our project selected, which is Petronas Twin Tower. Why we choose the project? Because we want to know more detail and get an information about this tower since it was built and being our icon country. Before we start, I want to introduce myself first. My name is Nurul Izzah binti Azhar, matric number 269462. So yeah, to not waste the time, let's get started. Petronas Twin Tower, or known as KLCC, which is stand for Kuala Lumpur City Centre, was a twin tower or landmark that been the pride of Malaysia. These buildings are called as KLCC because of its location was at the heart of Kuala Lumpur, which is the capital of our country. As is well known, the Twin Tower was built on the idea of our former Prince Minister, which is Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, in conjunction with the 21st anniversary of the Malaysian multinational oil and gas company, Petronas, and that's why the name of this tower is taken from the name of this international company. After 7 years starting in 1991, KLCC finally complete in 1998 with an 18-story structure and a total height of 4,052 meters and officially opened to the public during the 42nd anniversary of independence on 31 August 1999. KLCC are considered as national icon due to its unique, creative design and having some interesting facts behind it. According to source and history, the design of KLCC were inspired by Islamic arts motif to relieve Islam in Malaysia. This can be seen through the cross-section of the two towers, which resemble the basic geometric symbol of Islam, namely Rab al-Hibs. To realizing that, the government has appointed Cesar Pelli, a world-leading architect, to sketch the Petronas Twin Tower, as he is experienced in designing the tallest and unique building in the world. To cater for more activities following the addition of tourists to the Petronas Twin Tower, the government has diversified several areas such as KLCC Park, Suria KLCC and Kuala Lumpur Convention Centre. Before the construction of Petronas Twin Tower, the original site of this area was the site of the race course. Tun Dr. Mahathir described that the area is very strategic if it can be replaced with a development that can attract the eyes of the world, as is the main area for people passing through Kuala Lumpur. However, there are also some problems that occurred during this construction, which is the engineer found that there was hard limestone on one side of the site while the other side had brittle limestone. But the KLCC engineer Charlie Thornton has come with a solution by moving the entire 60-meter building to softer ground. To speed up the construction period, the government has awarded construction contract to two different companies for the two towers because they believe that competition from the two contractors could make the construction complete according to the set schedule.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Syafiqah Nabila Menti Anwar. My matrix number is 269818. Today, I would like to present about the main purpose of the construction project is carried out. The main purpose of Petronas Twin Tower was carried out because the Petronas Twin Tower is inspired national pride and become a symbol of Malaysia's transition into the 21st century because of their beauty, distinctiveness and technology innovation. They are regarded as a highly significant symbol and vital landmark by local residents. Some people are pleased that the facility has helped to place Malaysia on the map internationally. Next is Petronas Twin Tower also represent Malaysia's increasing wealth and the nation desire to build a part of landmark 88-story tower to house the office of the National Oil and Gas Company. Tower 1 is fully occupied by the Malaysian State Oil, which is Petronas, and it is subsidiaries and associate companies. And Tower 2 is mostly taken up by multinational companies such as Accenture, Al Jazeera, Barclays Capital, Bloomberg, IBM, McKinsey & Co, Microsoft, Reuters, and more. And the last one, for the main purpose, Petronas Twin Tower was carried out because it can attract more visitors from other countries such as United Kingdom, United States, and many more to come and visit the tallest building in the world, which is Petronas Twin Tower in 2004. The design of the building represents Malaysia's local handicraft and weaving patterns with a stunning combination of a stainless steel and glass finishing on the building from beautiful Islamic pattern. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to doctors and my fellow friends. My name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Razib and my metric number is 27865. Today I'm gonna present my part, which is parties involved in developing the project, which is the Petronas Twin Towers. The architect for this project is Cesar Pelli. Cesar Pelli was born in Argentina. He had been awarded the AIA Gold Medal, which is the organization's highest yearly prize given to those whose work has had a lasting impact on architecture theory and practice. He had been involved in big projects such as World Financial Centre, London Pacific Design Centre and Petronas Twin Towers. He had emphasized Islamic characteristics in designing the Petronas Twin Towers to represent Islam religion in Malaysia. It took him 8 months to design the Petronas Twin Towers. Next parties is engineers. The Petronas Twin Towers projects had hired 2 engineers. The first one is Rahil Bersekutu Sedarian Berhad. This association leading Malaysian Bumiputera engineering firm since 1973. They had give multidisciplinary consultancy services covering transportation-related projects, civil infrastructure, township design, water catchment treatment and distribution, buildings and so on. These are projects that this association have involved in. Petronas Twin Towers, KL to Singapore High Speed Rail, Special Economic Zone Central Link Road, Kuala Lumpur International Airport and KLRA. The second engineer is Toton Tomasetti. Toton Tomasetti is an association that gives consultant services in many kinds of engineering. They have been given service in projects like skyscrapers, buildings, structures, stadiums, convention centers, renewal and rehabilitation, forensics, investigation, and property loss consulting. Example of their works are National Park in Washington DC, Metropolis in Hwaseong, South Korea, Maxis Tower, and Petronas Twin Towers in Malaysia. Charlie Thornton had solved the problem of the project soft land sites by putting 120 meters long pilings into the land and making it the deepest piling in the world.
Next, I will continue with the contractors who build the Petronas Twin Towers. There are 2 contractors working together to build this tower. The first is Hazama Ando Corporation. This Hazama Ando Corporation was headquarters at Minatoku, Tokyo, in Japan. They service construction including civil engineering and building construction, environmental consultancy, property development. The project that they have done such as Girlhead Association, Charitable Institution Construction Project, National Kidney Foundation Headquarters Project, Nippon Koi Jakarta, Office Building and many more. The second contractor is known as the world famous Samsung C&T Corporation. This Samsung C&T Corporation was headquarters at Gangdong-gu, Seoul, at South Korea. They service construction and civil engineering, trading and investment, fashion and resort. The project that they have done, such as Burj Khalifa, Petronas Twin Tower, Taipei 101, Dongdaemun Design Plaza, Dubai, and Aquarium. They're using the self-climbing formwork method, as well as pump the sand concrete up to the top floor to make the walk going so easy. Next, I will talk about developer and owner. The main developer for the Petronas Twin Towers is known as KLCC Holding Sdn Bhd. The headquarters of KLCC Holding Sdn Bhd is at Complex Daya Bumi, Jalan Sultan Hishamuddin, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. They service real estate and office retail, hotel operations, and facilities management. The property portfolio for the KLCC Holding Sdn Bhd is include Malaysia's iconic experience, Suria KLCC, Mandarin Oriental, Kuala Lumpur. For the owner of the Petronas Twin Tower is known as Petronas. The headquarters of Petronas is at Petronas Tower, Kuala Lumpur City Centre, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. They service petroleum, natural gas, petrochemicals, and subsidiaries for the Petronas Twin Tower is MISC Berhad, KLCC Properties Berhad, Malaysian Marine and Heavy Engineering. Thank you.
My name is Sharmini Anaprapan Kaliappan and my metric number is 271422. So now I would like to present about the uniqueness of the project, which is KLCC project. Actually, to build the foundation of the Petronas Twin Tower or KLCC, excavation and erection were carried out as deep as 117 meters, which is as high as a 5-story building. The total weight of the building can reach 100,000 tons. This tower has unique security features and is the first to be used in Malaysia. During an earthquake or any nature disaster, the tower will tilt. Its inclination is according to the strong wind up to 1.5 meters. When the disaster subsides, the tower will be upright as usual. Actually, there are 12 lights around the tower that flash 24 hours a day. Each one cost Rm 50,000. The total construction cost of the Petronas Twin Tower is Rm 270 million. Between the two towers, a bridge known as a sky bridge or air bridge was built that connect the two towers on the 41st and 42nd floors. In addition, this bridge is also used for evacuation in the event of an emergency in a tower so that occupant can move to a safe tower. Moreover, 16 concrete pillars to support the beam weighing 270 tons, where it is equally to 7.5 times that of a Titanic also to produce concrete as desired. Block testing has conducted in Chicago aimed at producing strong concrete based on materials available in Malaysia. For laying floor, it takes quite a long time to complete for each floor because it takes a long time to make sure the finished floor is really stable before moving on the next floor. In the aspect of interior design, the foyer line design and pattern in the entrance hall reflect traditional Malaysian handicraft and weaving. A site test was conducted when the truck reached the concrete placement, and the tower used a simple hardening method to create the concrete mixture, taking into account that the concrete mixture is suitable for the ambient temperature and humidity conditions. Column shortening is one of the most important factors in the design and constructions of skyscrapers into the anticipate and plan the reduced aspect of building height caused by vertical structural deformation. For conclusion, in short, from this we had a chance to know more about Petronas Twin Tower KLCC buildings process, also parties that contribute their hard work and do their responsibilities. In fact, KLCC has its own specialty in the term of architectural style of the building components of each of these building was distinct from the other buildings. Otherwise, they are different construction method with different structural and concept uses due to their acceptability. That's all from me. Thank you.